What's up, everyone? Jokerton14. We're back in the garage, as you can tell. Ta-da! All right, guys. So I got one project almost done. So we got some of the Christmas lights hung. Mr. Bandit's out here playing in the snow. Ander, are you playing in the snow? What is that? What is that white stuff on the ground? What is that stuff? Yeah, it's snow, ain't it? It's snowing. Yes, guys, here in Ohio, we're finally getting some snow where I live. So we might have some snow for Christmas, but I was told that we're supposed to get at least an inch of snow. Even our vehicles are covered. We're supposed to get an inch of snow, and then Christmas Day it's supposed to be warm. So we did get the Christmas lights, some of the Christmas lights hung up. So we got some of the Christmas lights hung. So that's a good thing. We got that hung. Then we ended up putting that guy in. That will put some lights up on the house. So that will put some little green and red. I think it's green and red little dots, and they move around and stuff. So I will do a video. Maybe I might go live here in a little bit and do a video of it when they're on later on tonight. So take Mr. Bandit inside. I think he's been out. You want to say hi to the people? Say hello. Hello, people. Say hello, people. Mr. Bandit took off running in the house. So we got one project done. Well, almost done. We still got to, I still got another light to put out. I still got to run a surge protector so we can shut the lights on and off on the inside of the house. I was going to buy a timer, but those things are so damn expensive anymore. Everything's so expensive. So I was going to buy a timer and put it on a timer, but I had to wait till the weekend before Christmas. I think Christmas is what, next weekend? So that's what happens. I always wait till the last minute to do this kind of stuff. I should have done it right after Thanksgiving, but this year I'm just not in the mood for Christmas. Like, I don't know if it's depression or what. I'm just not in the mood right now. It's just like I think it's because, okay, the way my life is set up before Christmas is, let's see, starting October, we have 2 birthdays in October. November, we got 1, 2, 3 birthdays in November. December, we have the middle of December, we have a birthday. I think we got 2 birthdays in December. And then you got Christmas. So my 2 kids, they get their birthday and Christmas presents at Christmas time. So that's just how it goes. And then the kids are all older. They've got ages ranges from 15 to 21. So with that age group, you ask your kids what they want for Christmas or birthdays, and they say, I don't know. And it's like, you have to want something for Christmas. You know, what is it? I don't know. So what I do is I buy everybody gift cards and they can buy their own stuff. That's how I do it. Everybody gets a gift card, you go purchase your own stuff, or you go online and buy your own shit. That's just how the world works anymore. 2022 going in 2023. All what it is anymore, the kids do not leave their house. The kids always stay inside. They play on their phones, play on a computer, and that's it. So they don't really know what's out there to get, you know. Hell, they can, if they go out more often and go to the store more often with their parents, they might come across something and they're like, oh yeah, I really want that for Christmas. It's almost like we substituted we took the TVs away, took cable away, and put the internet in place of it, and now everybody's on the internet. It's like the new TV now, the new technology. If you want to watch the news, you flip on YouTube. If you wanna see what's going on in the world, you flip on YouTube or go to Google. You know, anymore it's gaming. You play video games on the computer. You know, back when I was a kid, I had, you know, Atari, where you bounce the tennis ball back and forth. I had Atari, so that tells you how old I am. We had Atari, then we had PlayStation, the little cartridges. You open the door and you stick the thing in. I had that, but I still went out. Even though I wasn't allowed to leave my yard, I still went outside and play. Because every time I sat down and played a video game, I beat the video game, so it's boring to me, so I go outside and play. But see, back then, the video games, you know, you can beat it in 4 or 5 hours. And then you beat the game, and now you gotta wait till the new game comes out. And then I upgraded to a PlayStation, the CDs that had the black part of it. It looked like a CD, about the size of my grinding disc, where the back side was black, and you push it down, and then you click it in place, and then it spun, and then you played that. I always beat the games on that, so that took like 4 to 5 hours to play, and then you go outside. Sega, when Sega came out, Sega square cartridge, you stick down, you play Sega, you beat the game, you go outside and play. Let's see, PlayStation 1, you know, you put the CD in, you played, you beat the game, you go outside and play. And then, now, you got what? PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, you got Xbox One, Xbox Elite, and then you got Xbox something else now, and now it takes months to beat the game, and you can play online with your friends. You don't even have to go to a friend's house to play video games no more. You just get online and play with friends. In a way, yes, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. But it's not teaching the kids nothing anymore. It's not teaching kids responsibility. You know, the kids anymore, they just sit in the room and play video games on a computer all day long, or play PS5 and Xbox and stuff, and they don't leave their house, they don't leave their room, or they're on a cell phone. And the sad part is how's these kids going to grow up and survive on their own? Because us parents ain't teaching our kids anything. Like, we're legitimately not teaching our kids nothing, because we're back when I was a kid, we had rules, we had boundaries. You know, before you went outside and play, or before you played on your video games, you had to help clean house, you had to do the dishes, you had to take trash out. You always had something to do before you was allowed to play, right? Or when your parents go shopping, they give you a list to do before they get home from grocery shopping. Hey, we're going grocery shopping. Here's a list. This is what I want done before we get back. If it's not done, you're grounded. Now it's, hey, we be back. Talk to you later. Even though we got a pile of dishes, or we got the yard that needs mowed, or we got the trash that's overflowing, or the living room's, you know, trashed. You know, the bathroom needs cleaned. You know, we don't do it, and then us parents, we get mad. We take it out on each other. Then now the mom and dad's fighting. Pretty soon it's going to lead into a divorce. Pretty soon it's going to lead into a breakup. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're not teaching nobody anything. We're not teaching nobody nothing. And it's almost like we're failing our kids because nobody's coming together. We need to come together. It don't matter if you're white, black, purple, yellow, green, blue. It don't matter what color you are. We need to come together, and we need to get back into the routine so our kids can learn. So our kids can survive on their own. If the world came to an end and wiped out all the parents, you know what's going to happen? The kids are going to get wiped out. Why is the kids going to get wiped out? Because they won't know how to hunt. They won't know how to fish. You know, they won't know how to drive. Yeah, I hear kids on walking past my house every day. Oh yeah, I bet you I can hop in a car and drive because I play Grand Theft Auto. Dude, that's not how it works. You can play Grand Theft Auto. You might be good at it, but that don't mean you can hop in a car and drive it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess I'm just dumb. I guess what I'm talking about don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? But with that being said, here in a little bit, like I said, I got the Christmas lights hung, so the next step is to work on that thing. So we're going to be working on that here in a little bit, so I will try to get a video posted here after a while, or I might go live, I don't know yet. But we will get this working on. Like I said, I got to get some steel cut. We got to cut some steel to fix that frame over there, over on that side, about right where that hole is. And then we're going to go ahead and start welding all that shit in and getting it all mocked. Well, it's mocked up now, but get it welded in, get it tack welded, get the welds grind down, maybe lay some little bit of fiberglass to make a seal, because we got to put a seal in down there along the bottom. So I got to put a rubber or get some fiberglass, seal that in, keeps the water out. Then where I weld, I probably end up putting a real thin layer of fiberglass on it where we can sand it down and just spray the undercoating right over top of it. So that's what we're going to be doing here after a bit. So stay tuned to that. With that being said, I'm out. And yes, once I figure out how I can bring people up on a panel when I go live, once I figure that out, or get a laptop, because I'm hoping after Christmas I'll get a laptop. Once either I get a laptop where I can do a little bit more things and bring people up on the panel, or on my phone, once I figure out how to do it on my phone where I can bring people up on my panel, I'm going to start doing some interviews with people who are going through recovery. So that will be coming up here soon. Probably after Christmas, I'm going to start working on that. Either before the first of the year or after the first of the year. I am going to start bringing people up one at a time, up on a panel. I'm going to ask them some questions, talk about how their recovery is going, what their recovery is about, how it feels to them, how, what changes has been made in their lives and stuff, going through recovery. I think that needs to be addressed. I think a lot more people out there should do it. So I think I'm going to start doing interviews with people who's going through recovery. So that is coming up here soon. So like I said, it's going to happen here soon once I figure out how to do it on my phone, or once I get a laptop. It's going to be either before the first of the year or after the first of the year. So keep your eye out on that. So we're going to do some interviews on recovery. We're going to do, like, I like to try to get Progressive up on a panel and ask him a couple questions about his recovery. You know, Seafouls, I like to talk to him, to pick his brain. There's a couple people that I know here in my hometown I like to interview. So I want to start interviewing people who has been going through recovery. So that's coming up. So please subscribe, share my videos, whatever you have to do. I like to see more people coming and checking it out. I want to do that on certain days. That I'm looking, since I work Monday through Thursday, I was thinking about doing interviews on either a Friday or a Saturday night, and then do stuff about vehicles on the opposite nights. So with that being said, please stay tuned, please subscribe, please share, like, everything you guys can do to help this channel out and help you guys out. And I can't wait to do the interviews. So with that being said, Joker 1014's out. I see you guys in the next video. Always remember, stay positive, stay true to yourself, and don't let anybody tell you you cannot do something. You can. Talk to y'all later.